from the current financial year. With reference to the provisions of GST Act, examine whether the firm can opt for composition scheme under 10.1 and 10.2 for the current financial year, as turnover may include supply of both goods and services. If yes, up to what amount the service can be supplied. Now, these kind of questions are easy for us from examination perspective. Why? Second question is a answer for the first one. They are telling yes. So if the answer is no here, there is no answer for this. That means the answer for question number 1 should be yes. Okay. So whether the firm can opt for composition scheme, the answer is yes, because there is a concept called marginal value of supply of services. So up to what amount?
10%
10% of
of
turnover or 5 lakh, whichever is higher.
Which is
higher.
12 lakh. 10% of 120 lakh is 12 lakh, or 5 lakh, whichever is higher, 12 lakh. Up to 12 lakhs, they can provide repair and maintenance service. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. September 24 exam. Messrs. T is a registered dealer of Andhra Pradesh, trading in different types of machinery and its related different types of services. Their aggregate turnover for preceding financial year 22-23 for sale of machinery was rupees 1.32 crores. It was first year, so they had not started for providing service related to machinery. From 23-24, they're planning to provide repair and maintenance service of 6.25 lakh, for which they have to purchase some raw materials of 5 lakh from other state. From the information, examine whether they can opt for composition levy under 10.1, 10.2 or 10.2A. Can they opt for 10.2A?
No, sir.
No, because turnover has exceeded threshold limit of 50 lakh, right? So this is ruled out. 10.1 and 10.2, can they?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because it's up to 1.5 CR. Point number 2,
Within 10%.
yes,
Marginal.
within 10% of the marginal value of supply limit, right? 13.2 lakh or 5 lakh. That is 13.2 lakh, whereas they are just doing 6.25 lakhs. Therefore, they are eligible. And will this have any impact?
Inward supply interstate.
No problem. Inward supply, even if it is done interstate, no problem. Yes. So when we are writing the answer for that, it's not just marginal value of supply. We also have to write a note on this as well. This has no bearing. Inward supply is absolutely fine. If not, we will not get full marks. Yes. September 24 MTP2, who are not eligible for composition, those 6 points, which are not leviable to tax, interstate supply, e-commerce, then manufacturer of notified goods, casual taxable person, non-resident taxable person, 10%, that is supplier of service, right? Who are not eligible, the same discussion. May 24 MTP2, state the person liable to pay GST in the following independent services provided. Sapna Builders, registered in Haryana, rented out 20 residential units owned by it in Jain Society to Ananta Technologies, an IT-based company registered in the state of Haryana, for accommodation of its employees. What happens?
Taxable.
Why? A taxable, correct? Taxable under? Who should pay tax?
RCM. Residential.
So RCM, because they are telling, why are they giving it to to Ananta Technologies? For accommodation of its employees, that is residential purposes. If it is for residential purpose, we will not see who is the supplier. We'll just see who is the recipient. Is recipient registered?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Therefore, RCM applies. Therefore, RCM applies. Following?
Yes, sir.
Same way.
Yes.
Messrs. Verma Consultants, a partnership firm registered in Delhi as a regular taxpayer, paid sponsorship fees of 1.5 lakh at a seminar organized by private NGO, a partnership firm in Delhi.
RC.
RCM? Why? Who is the supplier here?
NGO.
NGO. Who is the recipient? Verma. So,
Verma.
is the supplier body corporate? No. Is the recipient body corporate or partnership firm? Yes.
Yes.
Therefore, RCM. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, that's it. Okay, these are the points, these are the concepts we have in charge chapter. Now, apart from all whatever chapters that we have discussed in the regular class, including till exemptions, normally all these chapters put together, there will be questions with regard to the compulsory question, GST computation. All these chapters put together, that computation based questions will be there, which is part of this, what do you say, question bank, which will be discussed in the classes. Okay, not to worry. We will discuss those question bank computation based questions as well. But independent chapter wise questions, from charge chapter, normally there will be. There are two important topics. One is RCM, one is composition levy. Right? So, since we have two important topics there, from these two topics, normally there will be questions asked. Okay, normally there will be questions asked. So, we have to be careful with that. With regard to those two topics, compulsorily we have to be thorough with the concepts, RCM and composition. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So, with this understanding, can we move on to the next chapter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the next chapter that we have, one more important chapter, which is
Place of supply.
place of supply. Yes. Place of supply might become a little difficult for us to complete today. So what we'll do is we'll discuss time of supply. That's a small chapter. Right, we'll finish time of supply today and discuss place of supply, value of supply, ITC and exemptions in the next class. Okay, time of supply, which is the section?
Section 12 and 13.
Section 12 and 13 of CGST Act talks about time of supply. Section 12 talks about
Goods.
goods.
Yes, sir.
And section 13?
Services.
Services.
Services. Yes. 12.1 and 12.13.1 says, if you want time of supply of goods, come here. If you want time of supply of service, come here. Subsection 2.
FCM.
FCM. Subsection 2, FCM, both the places. We have a little different rule. I'll just go to the next slide. With regard to forward charge, what do we have? It says under 12.2, it says the time of supply will be date of invoice.
Or due date of
Date of
issuance of
issuance of
invoice, whichever is earlier.
Yes, or due date of issuance of invoice.
Whichever is
Whichever is earlier. So, we are not bothered about receipt of money here, because in case of goods, GST at the time of advance is exempted. But that exemption is not applicable for three cases. RCM,
Specific.
Position dealer.
composition dealer, very good. Third one?
Specified actionable claim.
Yes, specified actionable claims. Specified actionable claims. Yes, whichever is higher, whichever is earlier here, Supragna. Right? What is the due date of issuance of invoice? When there is movement of goods?
Date of such removal.
On or before such removal. In other cases?
Date of when the goods are made available for the recipient, date of issuance of the invoice.
That is date on which it is made available or delivery. Very good, perfect. Then in case of continuous supply of goods?
Periodic payment or
Periodical statement or periodical payment. And in case of sale on approval basis?
Date of supply
of
of 6 months from date of removal, whichever is earlier.
Yes. Date of supply or 6 months from the date of removal, whichever is earlier. Right? These are the due dates we have in case of goods. Then, in case of services, what is the FCM rule? We have to first check whether
invoice is issued.
our minds are not running. Invoice is issued within the due date. I understand you had classes till afternoon, and again evening we have this, but no option. We have to enjoy. Invoice is issued. Should be happy that at least you have online classes. Right? In offline class we had full day. Sundays till 7 evening from morning 7 o'clock. Invoice is issued within the due date. At least we get food time to time here. Invoice it's not issued within the due date. So if invoice is issued within the due date, then it would be
Date
Date
of
of
invoice
receipt.
or
Date
date
of
of receipt, whichever, sir.
yes, date of invoice or date of receipt, whichever is
Earlier.
earlier. Same way, if invoice is not issued within the due date,
Date of provision
Date
of
of completion of service or date of receipt,
Receipt
whichever.
yes,
Whichever is earlier.
date of provision of service or date of receipt, whichever is earlier. Excellent. Here, what is this due date of invoice? Normally, in case of service,
30 days from
30 days from the
completion
provision, completion of service. In case of banks, financial institutions, NBFCs, this, insurance
45
companies,
days.
45 days. Same, those people plus the telecom operators, if they are providing service to distinct persons,
End of quarter in which
end of the quarter.
service is provided.
In case of continuous supply, due date of payment ascertainable,
Such due date.
such due date. Due date of payment not ascertainable,
Date of payment.
payment recorded in the book.
date of payment recorded in the books, and date of payment, that's all. Date of payment and milestone based.
Upon achievement
Giving
of
such
the
completion
last
of such
month.
milestones. Right, these are the due dates. Correct, these are the due dates of issuance of invoice. What happened?
Excess receipt up to.
Very good. Yes, that one point is missed. Yes, in case of 13.2, if we have received any amount in excess of the invoice amount, up to rupees 1,000, for that amount, time of supply can be deferred to
Date of invoice.
date of the next invoice. Correct, date of the invoice. I need not pay GST on advance itself, up to 1,000 rupees exemption. Yes, that was it with regard to forward charge. Anything that we missed? No, that's it. Okay, fine. So if I will come back to this subsection 3, RCM. So with regard to RCM, again, I'll go back to a fresh slide. RCM for goods, 12 subsection 3. 12 subsection 3. What does it tell?
Date on which.
Date of receipt of goods.
Date of receipt of goods.
Date of payment
Date of
recorded in the
books.
Date of payment recorded in books. Very good.
date of payment
Recorded in
in
the bank account of things.
Date of payment recorded in the books. Date of payment
recorded in the bank.
in the bank
Bank
account.
account.
And lastly,
31st
days
days
from the
from
date of
shopping.
31st day from the date of invoice, whichever is
early.
earlier. Same way, for 13 subsection 3, we don't have the first one. Date of receipt is not there. So I have to directly start with
Date of payment recorded.
date of payment recorded in books. Then
Date of payment
Debited bank.
date of payment debited in bank account. Then
61st
61st
day from invoice.
directly.
31st day.
when invoice is issued by the supplier.
Excellent. If invoice issued by the supplier, then 61st day.
Self invoice.
Yes, 61st day from the date of invoice. In case of self invoice,
Date of
Date of
such
issue of the invoice by the
date
recipient.
of issue of invoice itself, whichever is
Earlier.
here. This is for RCM, right? Goods and services. Then subsection 4.
omit.
No one is in Jan exam, no one is there. Yeah, directly we can say omitted. Vouchers omitted. Subsection 5.
Residual cases.
Residual. Yes.
Yes, residual cases. What does it tell us? Residual cases, subsection 5. Residual cases, what does it tell us? Residual case. If due date, if returns are filed, if periodical returns are filed, then
Date on which
Return is filed.
yeah, due date of filing such return. If returns are not filed,
Date on which GST is
payment of
paid.
GST. Yes. Subsection 6, addition in value,
Addition.
interest, etc. What would be the time of supply? Date of
Realization.
realization. Very good. Date of realization. That is the date on which we receive that interest. That itself becomes the time of supply. That's all. Okay, this is what we have in this chapter on time of supply. Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Come back to the material. We'll just quickly look into the questions and then we can close. Come to page number 170. Determine the time of supply from the given information in each of the following independent cases. First one, this is Jan 26 MTP. Supplier invoices the goods taxable on reverse charge to Mithilesh and Sons. Mithilesh and Sons receive the goods. Mithilesh and Sons makes the payment. What would be the time of supply?
May 12th.
Very good. This is RCM. So in case of RCM, invoice date, 31st date I have to consider. Right, 31st day will be June 4th. Mithile receive the goods. Date of receipt of goods is May 12th. Date of payment is May 30th. Whichever is earlier, May 12th. Same way for the second one.
June 4th.
Very good. Very good. 31st day from the date of invoice. Again, reverse charge goods. 31st day from the date of invoice is June 4th. They received June 12th. Payment July 3rd. Whichever is earlier, June 4th. Are we understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Here, while we answer this, first write the provision of the law. RCM 12 subsection 3 says this is the time of supply. Apply them individually for these two. Okay, provision of the law compulsorily we have to write. Then enumerate the legal provisions to determine the time of supply of service which are taxable under reverse charge. What are they asking us?
Provision.
13.
Yes. The 13 subsection 3 explain. That's all. Right? Just bring the chart. Close. That's all. Right? That's what the question is. Jan 26 MTP. Then September 25 MTP. RKT caretakers, a registered person, provide service of repair and maintenance of electrical appliances. On April 1st, it has entered into an annual maintenance contract with P for its air conditioner and washing machine. As per the terms of the contract, maintenance services will be provided on the first day of each quarter of the relevant financial year, and payment for the same will also be due on the date on which service is rendered. During the year, it provided services on April 1, July 1, October 1, January 1. What would be the when should RKT caretakers issue the invoice? Due date of issuance of invoice.
On 1st April, July, April, October.
That's all.
Date of payment.
This is continuous supply of service. In case of continuous supply of service, date of periodical statement, date of periodical payment. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This
That is for goods.
services.
That is for goods. This is for service. So, in case of continuous supply of service, where due date of payment is ascertainable. Right? What is the due date of payment? It says payment is due on the date on which service is rendered. When is the service is rendered? April 1, July 1, October 1, January 1. That is the due date of payment. That itself is the due date of issuance of invoice. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we have to write those points. Then you'll get the marks. May 25 MTP. Determine the time of supply. GPT and Co. carried out service of cleaning and repair of tanks in an apartment complex for which Apartment Owners Association showed a payment in cash on 4th April to them against work of this description. The dates of the work are not clear from the records of GPT and Co. GPT and Co have not issued invoice or entered the payment in its books of account.
4th April.
4th May, why? 4th April or 4th May?
4th April, date of payment.
Date of payment. So this is service. So in case of service, they have to issue the invoice within.
61st day.
This is not RCM.
31st.
Within 30 days. Within 30 days of the invoice, as a completion of service, they have to issue the invoice. But date of the work itself is not clear here. So can I directly go with April 4th, date on which I received the payment? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Whichever is earlier, so.
Whichever is earlier. What if the date itself would have been earlier? Since it is not ascertainable, we have to consider this as the earliest date, correct? Yes, no other option, right? That's how it has to be. Next one we have already discussed. Payment of 2 lakh was made on July 5th, August 5th, September 5th. What would be the due dates? Date on which payment is made? July 5th, August 5th, and September 5th. Yes. Yes, the same thing they have considered. What have they considered is they have gone with the exception. There in the discussions we had the point that if time of supply is not possible to be determined by the above provision, it would be the date on which it is recorded in the books. So here they are considering that provision will be the date on which recipient recorded in the books, because we are not able to determine with the normal rule, regular rule. Okay. Then suggested answer, Jan 25 exam. CBIC has issued 5 marks, has issued a recent clarification on time of supply in respect of supply of service of construction of road and maintenance thereof, of national highway projects, of National Highway Authority of India in hybrid annuity mode model. Briefly discuss the clarification. What are they telling? That circular, if you remember, hybrid annuity mode NHAI circular, they're asking about that circular. Why did they ask that in Jan 25? Because the circular was applicable first time for that exam. So they asked that. So the chances of they asking for our exams is very, very minimum. It's not that they should not ask, they may, but very, very minimum, because now there will be new circulars for them to ask. That's the reason new circulars we have to focus. Then one more. Jan 25 MTP. GST is payable on advance received for supply of goods and services taxable under forward charge. Do you agree with statement?
No, sir.
Why no?
It is applicable for services.
For goods it is exempt, except for those 3 scenarios, correct? That is what we have to write. Okay. Determine the time of supply from the given information. Supplier invoices goods taxable on reverse charge. Oh, it's the same question, repeat it. Same dates as well, right? We'll just skip it. Champak Limited avails legal service from a firm of advocates. The firm issues invoice for services to Champak Limited on 17th February. However, Champak Limited was not happy with the services provided by the firm, as its legal case was not handled by the firm in a professional manner, and it resulted in the company losing the case. The company delayed the payment to the firm and finally made the payment on 3rd November. Determine the time of supply.
17th, sir.
13th February?
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is no.
61st day.
61st day from there.
Very good. They are talking about legal service. Firm of advocates. Champak Limited receiving it. It comes under RCM. If it comes under RCM, we have to apply 13 subsection 3. It says date of payment. Since the supplier has issued the invoice, the firm has issued the invoice, it would be 61st day from the date of invoice. 17th February, 61st day. Consider, if since year is not given, we have to consider 28 days February. Okay, so in February, 28 minus 17, 11 more days. March 31, this is 42 days. April 18th is the 60th day. 61st day will be April 19th. Whichever is earlier, 19th April is the time of supply. Following?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, to answer this question, we should know RCM also. Right? Just now, maybe half an hour back, we were discussing about it. Yes, those who listened to it can answer, would know. Okay, fine. So this is time of supply. Okay, anyone has any doubt still here? No. Okay, with that, we are left with place of supply, value of supply, ITC, and the exemption. Exemptions, anyhow, very recently we have discussed about it, which will be easily we can summarize it. Okay, these are the things that we will focus in the next class, in the next revision session. Yes, Smita.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು RCM ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು PDF ಇಂದ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರಿ ಕಳಿಸ್
I did send, didn't I?
ಸರ್ ಲೈಕ್
ಅಲ್ಲ sir,
ಅದು
chapter
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್
ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ.
ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೆಟ್
Not
sent.
sent, huh? Okay, I'll just check it out.
ಎಸ್
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್
Right, fine. Any other doubts? No? Okay, fine then. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir.